Okay. We just got back from the X-Men movie, and it kicked ass.
It was epic.
It was really good. We really liked it. But before we get to the movie, I'm going to tell you how our night started off, and that was Steak and Shake did not happen
No.
because
Too
they were being assholes, and that's not cool. So, it was really crowded. We circled the parking lot. Like, how many times did Chris circle the parking lot?
8.
Like,
I was wondering.
8 fucking times. It was crazy. Anyway, so we went and ate at McAdoo's in the mall, and we met up with other Chris there, and it was good, but it was like freezing in there. Like the whole mall was cold. I was like, ah.
Do people on the internet know who other Chris is?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And anyway, so
Totally.
I didn't get to eat a cheeseburger, but I had a really
guess so.
big sandwich, and I had a salad too. Yeah. And I
She
drank.
ate all of it.
I ate all of it, or like most of it. There was a couple bites left, but Ashley had mac and cheese. It had chicken and
Garlic bread
with it, which let me tell you, we all had killer breath after we finished eating there. So then we go to get our movie tickets, and this is where things get a bit interesting. So my boyfriend Brandon and I, we walk up to the counter, and the girl's like, okay, blah blah blah, what do you want? And he's like, 2 tickets for X-Men, which that's normal. And
totally normal.
she's like, okay, $20, and he pays her, and she goes, have you heard about our Stub Club? And Brandon's like, what? Is that for paraplegics? And I'm like, oh my God, Brandon. And I think he meant maybe amputees, but either way, it was offensive and shocking. And she's like, you're a bad person. And the other girl down there laughing, and Ashley's laughing. I'm laughing, and I'm going, you're bad, Brandon. You're bad. But it was pretty funny. Okay. So then,
very funny.
It was funny. It was funny, and that's why I'm like, I'm never having children, because if I do, there's going to be something wrong with them physically or mentally or something because of, like, shit that I've said. I watched the werewolf video, and, like, I quote it like it's,
I am the moon
star, and my name is Debbie, and I like antiques. That's not nice of me to do. I shouldn't do that. Okay. So we go into the movies, and we get pretty good seats, and then there's some loud people sitting like right beside of us with their popcorn bag. But I got over it. I was calm. I was collected. So first of all, I'm gonna say the best part about this movie compared to the other X-Men movies is that Rogue was not in it.
She hates Rogue. I
hate Rogue.
I like her.
She said, I don't like Anna Paquin. Is that her name?
Yeah.
I don't like her. I don't like her. Same in every movie. She's just lame and awkward, and she's not even
you cannot like Anna Paquin, but you can like Rogue. Like Rogue is like that's.
But I can't get over the Anna Paquin playing her. So anyway.
Really Rogue.
Yeah, no, that wasn't Rogue like at all. Rogue is like badass. She really is.
That's right.
Anna Paquin is not badass.
Okay, Anna Paquin may not be, but Rogue is badass.
In the third film. Sorry.
Anyway, so the second best part about this movie is that I actually liked Charles Xavier, because normally I don't. Like, he's all bald and he's in that little wheelchair. Do you remember in the comics he's in like this like floating bed looking thing, and it's just weird, and it always really.
You have a thing against wheelchairs.
That's not true. I work at a nursing home. I don't have anything against
zoomy ones.
That's not even. I just don't like. I've never liked Charles, but he's like cool in this movie, and he's like the guy that's in Wanted plays him, which is super sweet. Like, okay,
James what McAvoy, right, Brandon?
Yeah.
He's a really cool guy. I
think
really
he played the part really well.
Enjoyed that, and I think he did. He played the part very well. So, yay for that. And Magneto kicked ass too. And I've never really taken sides with the X-Men thing because I didn't know like the full story. I didn't read the comics. I vaguely remember the cartoons. Like my brother watched them, but I was not interested. And so, like, this kind of gives me some more backstory, and, like, I'm like, I think I would totally choose Magneto's side.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sorry, Charles, but, they're never gonna accept you, and, they're not, okay? So, favorite part of the movie?
Wolverine. I'm sorry.
The
that
Wolverine
was
clip
Hugh Jackman.
was
That was pretty cool.
hilarious, like very brief. If you've seen it, you know exactly what we're talking about. If you haven't, they're looking for other mutants, and they go into like this bar. They see Wolverine sitting there, and they're like, "Hey, what did they say? Can we have a minute of your time, or can we talk to you?"
I'm Charles.
I'm Charles. I'm Charles, and this is Eric, and he goes, "Fuck off."
Go fuck yourselves.
Go fuck off. And it's hilarious, and everyone in the theater is like, ah, because it's funny. It was funny, and everybody laughed. It was good times, and so that was probably the most comical part in the movie. But overall, it was good.
It had a sad moment.
It had a few. I cried like twice, but
Whenever.
Go ahead.
Darwin died.
Darwin dies, and like. For a minute there, like, I thought he had turned to the dark side, so I was like, I hope he dies. And then I realized what he's actually doing, and he's trying to save that girl. And they kill him.
Because he's the only black guy.
Probably. Ashley says because he's the only black guy, and they always kill off the black guys first, which I don't know why. But even, we watched this movie recently called Grizzly Park.
Ranger Bob was
and
in
Ranger Bob from Grizzly Park was in this movie. But in Grizzly Park, the first person to die is the only black character. And
No, he gets caught in the trap, the wolf trap. The first person to die was actually the Asian chick.
Oh, well, I walked outside a few times, so. Anyway, he dies pretty soon. He doesn't, but he's a bad person. He deserved to die. He'd been stealing medication from old people, and they died, and then he was, like, taking their money, and it was just really wrong. Yeah. So, anyway, I don't really do movie reviews. Like, the movies I could talk the most about are, like, me and Ashley, we watch a lot of bad horror movies, so we'll probably be doing some of those eventually. But X-Men was just really great. We've been really looking forward to it. So, I'm glad we got to see it. And it was a good time to be had by all. But it's like way past my bedtime. And I'll probably end up talking about this more later when my mind's a little, when I have time to process all these thoughts. But right now, it's way past my bedtime. I have to work in the morning. Oh, gosh. Oh. People look so ugly when they yawn. Anyway, Ashley, of course, looks cute, but whatever. Anyway, so we're going to go to bed now. Because it's time. It's time, and look at my hair.
That's beautiful.
Oh, that feels good. Sometimes when I feel bad, Ashley scratches my head, and it's nice. Okay. She's the only person I let touch my head. Like, normally that's something that's not cool at all. But anyway, we're going to bed now, so good night.
Good night.
We love you. Bye.